Hello everyone, this is a video about this ceiling LED light. That is, the size is so huge that I cannot do it in my usual place. So it's here and the item is on the table and I'm going to talk about this. This huge ceiling light, LED ceiling light, is about 93 centimeters by 64 centimeters, and it was in that cardboard box. There is nothing written on this but what you see in there. So, and now we move to the item itself, and it's so huge that I have to pause and start several times. So just a moment, please. This is the item itself. As you see, is very big. This is the one that you connected to your ceiling, and then the diffuser is here that you can lock it with these sort of clips on it. And it's supposed to be 74 watts of power. So I'm going to count every LED and I'm going to show you next the diffuser and so on and so forth. And it came with this little instruction manual, and it's nothing in there to tell you the specification of this, and it's just telling you how to connect it to the ceiling. Before that, you have to switch off the fuse from the fuse box and then connect it. And I'm going to connect it and show you how bright this one is. So I'm going to first take the fuser out and count all the LEDs, and then we are going to talk more. So this is the diffuser that you see here. It is a little bit thick and bulky, but I wanted to put this in my sitting area to consume as little as electricity as possible. And as you see, there is a little bit of touch of nice chrome here and on each corner, but when you look at it from the side, is rather thick. And as you see, it goes up to there and is really flimsy as well, but is going to be on ceiling, so it's not really flat, but is just, you can imagine that you have to add the thickness, another thickness of this bit to the back of this when the ceiling light is attached to the ceiling. So this, for the time being, is the diffuser, and it has 6 locking mechanism that it can lock into the ceiling fixings, and is really simple, but is really flimsy. As you see, it's going in and out. Focus please, because it's white, it has difficulty to focus. And now I'm going to bring the ceiling part and then connect it to the mains and show you how bright this one is. Here is attached to the mains, and I have to say, on each of these strips, there are metal strips, and they are attached with a screw to the back fixings, and it has about 40 on each, and we have 7 rows of these. So in total, 40 times 7 is 280 LEDs here, and they said that the LEDs, they are 70 5730 size LEDs, but these are squares and is bright enough, but unfortunately on the listings they said that there are 2 rows of LEDs on each strips. So that's why this one is going back and before is going back. I'm just making this video to show you the quality of this item. And then this was the thickness that I was talking about before, that it has to be added to the thickness of the diffuser that is coming to the side. So I'm gonna measure them as well, and I'm going to share that with you. So the total thickness of this when you are putting it on your ceiling is about 10 to 11 centimeters, and is rather bulky as well in comparison to the other ones that they are available in the market. And somehow I wanted to have this sort of lightings to illuminate the sitting room or living areas with less electricity as possible. And that's why we opted for such a size, 93 by 64 centimeters. And unfortunately this one, because I called the seller called me after I requested a return, and he was really dubious, and he told me, don't take the pictures so seriously. And I didn't like that answer. That's why this one is going back. And in detail, you see each of these, there are 2 screws here that's supposed to be 3, but they have cut some corners, and as you see in the center they don't have much contact with the back plate in order to dissipate the heat. But unfortunately they had cut some serious corner in this, and the quality somehow is deteriorated, and I'm not sure why they have done that. This could be a good light for a small size room, but for a larger room I guess 2 rows of on each strips of LED would be sufficient. And especially when it's not 5730 LEDs, and as you see these are square LEDs, they are not 57 by 30, because 57 by 30 they are much brighter and much stronger than this one. Anyhow, this was the video about this idea of the ceiling light, so huge that I decided to take a risk and get this one to see how it goes. But unfortunately the quality doesn't stand up, and because of that is going back. Anyhow, and the thickness of this was so huge that is going to somehow, I thought it's going to be more or less flat, or 5 centimeters at the most, but unfortunately is going to be a little bit bulky as well. I'm going to search still for the better ones, and I'm going to report back to you as to which one is the best. If you are interested, leave a comment in the comment section, and I'm going to listen to you guys and going to report back to you. And this is what it says. It says power LED 96 watts. Okay, they said it's going to be 74 and now, and the Kelvin is 6500 cool white. And these are coming with a remote control, with a warm white and the cool white and the mixture of those, but this one is without the remote control and is just a cool white. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed this video, and until my next video, take care of yourself and each other, and as always, have a great time. And apologies about hand-holding my camera. Take care for now, and cheers for now. Oops, and the price of this was £48. Sorry about that. So, see you on the next video. Bye bye.